Karimo set everywhere on fire. In this one, Karimo finished everything. She finished it. It has come to a point. In fact, we can confidently say that the spirit of Mohbad possessed Karimo, took over Karimo. What came out of the mouth of Karimo? What came out of the mouth of Karimo, Wumi's sister, will shock you. Ladies and gentlemen, justice for Mohbad has turned bloody. It has become a journey where everyone needs to pick one or two things apart from seeking for justice for Mohbad. You. At this point, you should have picked up a lesson from it. That there is nothing in this world that you can engage yourself in wickedly. There is no wicked act, evil, that you think you will go scot-free. If you don't pay for the damages for that wicked act, your children, it's more of a circle of a thing. It is a circle. It's a huge circle. But the only prayers that you should pray is that you don't carry the load or the punishment of your parents or your ancestors, because it can be confusing. It can be overwhelming, particularly if you don't know where your problems are coming from. And some ancestors can be so wicked, like the likes of Mohbad's mother, Wumi's mother, and all of them, and those supporters of Wumi. These people don't care if their children carry the punishment of their own deeds and acts. They don't care, as long as it is not them. For them, it means nothing. They are so wicked. Like I said, what you're about to hear, it will shed more light on the journey so far. What happened and what is happening now. Wumi, Cynthia, Adebanjo, and her mother, both of them together. How they joined hands together, what they did together, how they put an end to Mohbad spiritually and finally physically. You will get to know. Last night we talked about some conspiracy, or let's say some updates about how Wumi had planted certain hard substance in Mohbad's bag. And a lot of people concluded that Mohbad was under a spell, or is just a love-struck, dumb dude who could not jump out of the mouth of a dragon. Well, I don't want to bore you. Like and share, tap on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Let us get right into this one. It is blazing hot.
You lose, you are cursing your mother. Mama Mohbad did not come. Mama Mohbad did not dance to your tune. You are cursing your mother. You have a problem, Karimo. Honestly, you have a problem.
Jumoke ya Wunmi, Oguma Paini, Jumoke ya Wunmi, Oma Shofoni.
Ẹ jẹ́ kó sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó fẹ́ sọ ká wá ṣẹ̀ bá sọ̀rọ̀, because iye ọmọjọ́ tọ́lọ́ lè fọwọ́ tọ́ lọ́kàn.
You guys need to stop begging this lady to stop. She has a mental problem. She needs to see a psychiatrist.
Jumoke orí ẹ̀ máa burú ni. Jumoke ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni.
Who is Jumoke? What is Jumoke? Ó dàbí tó ní mental breakdown. Gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣe yóò dàbí ó ní mental breakdown. You are a psychiatric patient. Okay, childhood trauma. Childhood trauma tó rí ẹgbẹ́ tó jí ọ̀. Òun ló jẹ́ kó wá sí lórí social media wa máa ṣe public nuisance.
Tibabi, when people are displaying like this, just let them do whatever they want to do. When they are done, then you can now talk to them. You understand?
Jumoke ya Wunmi olè. Jumoke ya Wunmi olè. Olè kówó Mohbad lẹ̀. Ọ̀jẹ̀nlé orò jẹ̀nlé okùngún. Jumoke ya Wunmi olè.
ìmọ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n lèmi náà jẹ́ kí n bẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ mo ti wo
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ìyá Wùnmí ó
oríṣiríṣi
lè
ti ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwa
Jùmọ̀kẹ́
náà
ó lè Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó
èpè ló ń forí ara ẹ̀
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó lè
Karimo, you wait. Most of that
Jùmọ̀kẹ́
people
dáwọ́
talk.
olówó padà Jùmọ̀kẹ́ dáwọ́ Mohbad padà
It's okay.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó lè
This is a mental breakdown. You have nothing to say that
You're not saying anything.
mental breakdown. Oh, I'm in a manic psychiatric patient.
Baby, mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń go through ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún yín clearly. Jerry, ó ti ní PTSD pain nípa ọ̀rọ̀ òun àti mọ́mí ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
How good trauma ló ń go through?
Trauma yẹn ó tún máa wá worst o. Mọ̀ pé trauma yẹn máa worst. Nǹkan tó ń ṣe nísìnyí tó bá wá yá tó bá tún wá rántí lẹ́tà.
Because
Ó máa break
sorry, gbogbo èèyàn tó fún ẹ látẹ̀ńṣọ̀n wọ́n ti wá rí pé o ní any say. You have a psychiatric problem. This is a mental breakdown. I don't believe
Karimo, we're not talking about Jùmọ̀kẹ́.
I don't believe you are
This is pure psychotic. This is pure psychotic. You know that.
She's having a mental breakdown.
She needs to just calm down.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ò ní rọ́nà gbégbà.
This is serious.
Maybe her husband
two
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ á máa
kids.
bàjẹ́
Two
ni
child
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣọ́gbọ́n ni
Anybody
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣorí burúkú
Karimo, tó bá jẹ́ United States ní Karimo wà,
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ bó ṣe
tó
bá
bá
yé
mú
àwọn ọmọ ẹ
àdírẹ́sẹ̀,
jẹ́
she's
ayé ẹ
not
máa bàjẹ́ ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni ó máa ṣọ́kù ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ gbogbo bó ṣe bá yé àwọn ọmọ ẹ jẹ́ tó ń jẹ́ kí Súnkànmí máa mú gbó kiri ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ bó ṣe kẹ́hùn sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tó yẹ kó kẹ́hùn sọ̀rọ̀ tó wá ń kẹtàn sáré sìn nígbà táyé àwọn ọmọ ẹ ti bàjẹ́ ayé ẹ máa bàjẹ́ ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó yẹ continue.
Later.
Ó yá mò ń gbọ́ yín Jùmọ̀kẹ́ yẹn ni màá máa lọ fún tẹ bá wá fún mi Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ni màá wá fún tẹ bá wá fún mi Wùmí àti Liam ni màá wá fún. Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ bó ṣe bá yà wọ́n ẹ̀jẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ò máa ṣọ́kùn Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ògùn máa pa ẹ́ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣọ́ ó máa yà wọ́n Jùmọ̀kẹ́ bó ṣe bá yà wọ́n ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ nígbà tó yẹ kó sọ̀rọ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ tó bá yà wọ́n ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣọ́kùn òní àjọ ní lórúkọ tó máa fi tọ́ tó máa fi lọ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣorí burúkú Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni ó ṣe jẹ́ kí gbogbo àgbáyé
God, I pray into the life of Karimo today. I think talking and using a psychotherapy for her is not going to
mo
work.
bá ẹ sọ títí tí ò gbọ́ ní kọ̀rọ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ọlá pé mo bá ẹ sọ títí tí ní kọ̀rọ̀ tó ò gbọ́ tó wá jẹ́ kí gbogbo àgbáyé máa dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ẹ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ayé ẹ̀ máa bàjẹ́ ni
what do you have to say?
kúrò láyé wo lórí burúkú ìyá yìí ìwọ ìyá tán ṣe tọrọ ìyá
I think maybe she's the one that brought you up. I'm not sure.
MFM, I would like to speak to you, please.
Oshun, can you just allow me to say this?
Who is that? What happened?
Allow me to
Oshun,
to say this.
who is that? What happened?
Nothing happens, but I just need to speak to the host.
I
Go ahead.
think she's busy. But you can go ahead, though.
If you can hear me, please, I'm begging you in the name of God. This needs to stop. This needs to stop. Enough of all this nonsense. We are all adults. This needs to stop. Don't let anyone engage Karimo. Please, let it stop. Because the more they are engaging her, that's the reason why she keep talking. Please, let's stop this. Let's stop. Look at us. Look at the time. Wunmi is in her own house sleeping. Mama Mohbad is sleeping. Everybody that is involved in this case, they are all resting right now. But look at what we're doing here.
Oshun, wait. I beg you. I want to say something to you, and I want to know how you take it. Okay, is it a normal thing to display some erratic behavior in the social norms, and you're gonna accept that? Do you support that or you talk against it?
Listen, I understand. I can't speak for Karimo.
I'm not saying you should speak for her.
Listen. Nobody knows her pain. I'm not taking anybody's side. But listen,
Oshun, wait. Oshun, please. If you want to display your pain, if you are going through pain, It's better you seek people that can help you and manage your pain. But the more you keep bringing it out on the social space, how do you want people to think, or how do you want people to see you? What message are you
I understand, but does that mean, even when she's single, does that mean have to join her as well? Do we have to? What makes us different from her then? What makes us different from her?
family tó ń dá sí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó máa ṣorí burúkú ni ó
If she
wà
wants
láyé ò
to do
dàbí
what
ẹni
she's
tó ti kú
doing, let her
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó
go
máa
ahead
kú
and
ni
do it.
ó máa ṣìyàwèrè ní Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ìwọ
But the
ìyá
minute
olórí
we
burúkú
join
yìí.
her, the minute we join her, what makes us different from her?
Wait, I beg you. Her mother did not bring their family problem to the social space. Her mother did not do that. It is just quite unfortunate that one of her kids got married to a popular guy. And you know, see, it's just a normal thing. It's just a normal thing in Nigeria. Okay.
Oúnjẹ ọmọ tí ò
Can you hear me?
jẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ó máa korò lẹ́nu ẹ̀ ó máa gbòdì lẹ́nu ẹ̀ gbogbo àwa mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tó bí oúnjẹ ọmọ wa ò tọ́ sí ẹ oúnjẹ ọmọ Karimo ò tọ́ sí ẹ oúnjẹ ọmọ Súnkànmí ò tọ́ sí ẹ tí Wùnmí gan tó ń jẹ ò tọ́ sí ẹ látẹ̀ní iná kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbòdì lára ẹ gbogbo oúnjẹ ọmọ tó bá ń jẹ láti wákàtí ìlọ ó máa gbòdì lára ẹ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ torí òbí tó bá tọ́jú ọmọ ló yẹ kó jẹ wọn mọ́ ó tọ́jú wa á dẹ̀ ṣe fún ẹ níwọ̀nba agbára wa Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní gbòdì lára ẹ látẹ̀ní ìlọ.
Karimo pain dies. It doesn't live forever. One day, you will still look back at your mother and appreciate her. Let me tell you one thing. You will still fall back at your family. You will still fall back at that your family. So it's better you just get your senses together.
You are a cursed child. You are a cursed child.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́
You're a useless being. Ọmọ òṣì, ọmọ òfò.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Wùnmí ló máa pa ẹ́ Wùnmí ló máa pa ẹ́ Wùnmí ló máa pa ẹ́ Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ìtò wà nú ẹ̀ ìwọ àti Wùnmí ẹjọ́ máa para yín ni ẹjọ́ máa jojú dàkọ̀ra yín tí Wùnmí bá pa ẹ́ tí Wùnmí ò bá pa ẹ́ kò ní dẹ̀yìn lẹ́yìn Wùnmí máa pa ẹ́ Súnkànmí máa wá ra pósí ẹ̀ torí èmi ò ní ná wọ́n náírà lé lórí yàtọ̀ sí tí mo ti ná lórí ẹ̀ yẹn mi ní ná mi mọ̀.
Okay, anyways.
Ṣó ti sún yín ni ó yẹ ẹ máa bọ̀ ẹ máa gùn ké bọ̀ ẹ máa bọ̀ ṣó ti sún yín ni ẹ gùn kékeré máa bọ̀.
Anyway ṣá orúkọ ẹ ṣáà máa wà ní record.
ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yìí tí Wùnmí bá tí Jùmọ̀kẹ́ bá ṣe dáadáa tó ṣe lé ayé tó dáa tó tó lé ayé ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú èèyàn yìí mo rí Mohbad ní Lẹ́kí lóru mo rí lórí social media mo dẹ̀ gbé fóònù mi it was around 1 a.m. Nigeria time mo dẹ̀ gbé fóònù mi mo dẹ̀ pe Jùmọ̀kẹ́ mo ní mo rọ́mọ kan wọ́n ná ọmọ yẹn ní Lẹ́kí comment section dẹ̀ sọ pé where is Wùnmí where is Cynthia where is Wùnmí ogun ló máa pa tó o bá dá ọ̀rọ̀ yìí mọ́ mi lẹ́nu àbàtì ogun máa pa ogun máa pa ogun máa pa mo dẹ̀ pé Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ẹjọ́ moderator wo ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mi mute olórí burúkú yìí kò fẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ni mo dẹ̀ pé Jùmọ̀kẹ́ mo ní pé on comment section mo pè é pé ta lọ ẹni tó ń nà Lẹ́kí yẹn wọ́n ń béèrè Wùnmí wọ́n ń béèrè Cynthia àbúrò mi dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ bẹ̀ ṣé kí n ṣọkọ àbúrò mi Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ní kí n padà lọ sùn ó ní kò kí n ṣe Wùnmí tèmi at the end of the day Wùnmí tèmi ni at the end of the day mo padà rí fídíò tó surface online tí Wùnmí dúró níwájú bọ̀ tó ń sọ shoot me ẹ̀dẹ̀ ní Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ò kí n ṣe olórí burúkú ọmọ lálẹ́ ẹjọ́ yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ̀mí èṣù kó sí DSS yẹn níwájú tó bá yẹ pé ó yìnbọn fún Wùnmí gbà tó ní shoot me Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ń han lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì ọmọ tiẹ̀.
So you care for your sister.
ẹjọ́ ẹ bá mute olórí burúkú ìtì máa fi ṣe tán abiyamọ gidi wà ní oṣù ọmọ tiẹ̀ wà níwájú ìbọn ó ń sọ shoot me níwájú ìbọn ó dẹ̀ tún wá rẹ́ni pé ó tún sọ pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ máa ṣorí burúkú ni. ẹ lọ pọ̀ wá ìyálà ìyá yín tó kó yín jọ tẹ fi ń tún un bí ìranu ṣúgà cube kò tó bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ lọ pè wá ẹ lọ gbé yàrá ìyá yín wá ẹ̀yin olórí burúkú yìí tó bá yẹ pé Jùmọ̀kẹ́ Fọ́njà ó dúró kò lọ́kọ kiri ó jókòó sójú kan pé whatever ìyà tó bá ń jẹ mí màá fara mọ́ torí kí ni obìnrin ṣe ń jẹ̀yà nílé ọkọ ẹ̀rí ìyà tí ìyá Mohbad náà dúró jẹ ẹ̀rí ibi tó ti affect Mohbad ìyà tí
Do you think it is their problem or the main problem?
olórí burúkú ni ẹ̀yin
Just be thankful you are so lucky in your life.
kò ní dá fún ẹ orí tọ́nà yọ
Karimo only problem. Karimo only problem. You just show me to display for me. You display hypocrisy. You show to me that you are illiterate. You show to me that you are uneducated. Your education standard is very, very poor. You need to go back to school, Karimo. Karimo, you need to go back to school.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ogun lákàyọ̀ ṣìmọ̀lẹ̀ olómi ń lè fẹ̀jẹ̀wẹ̀ òláṣọ ń lè fi mọ̀.
Àtìgbà tó ti ń ṣe pé tájì èké ti pa.
Ogun lọ ṣe Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ṣìkàṣìkà ogun lọ ṣe Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ṣìgèdègèdè ogun yá dìde.
Karimo ti ya wèrè o. Ẹjọ́ ta ló mọ àdírẹ́sì Karimo àbíbi tó wà ká pé 911 kó wá bá wa gbé ilé o. Ẹjọ́ ta ló ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ ta ló ní nọ́mbà ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́. Ẹ bá wa pé 911 ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ni máa wá fún Jùmọ̀kẹ́ òun ni máa wá fún.
Ó wá fún mi ó wá fún mọ́mí ẹ ó wá fún àbúrò ẹ ó wá fún Súnkànmí ó wá fún Liam. Like, I don't understand. You have to go back. You see, you need a therapist. I swear down to God, you need a therapist.
Abati. Alẹ́ o. Karimo, Olúwa wà pẹ̀lú ẹ.
Àmín Jésù.
Olúwa tú ẹ nínú. Jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Olúwa dá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ sí. Ṣé o gbọ́ ọkọ mi? Torí Ọlọ́run ni mo fi bẹ̀ ẹ́. Nítorí Ọlọ́run. Olúwa dá àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ sí. O ò ní gbèrè ìtìjú. Jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run mo fi Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè bẹ̀ ẹ́. Àdúrà á gbà. Ìwọ ló máa ṣẹ̀yà àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ dalẹ̀. Ṣé o gbọ́ ọkọ mi? Nítorí Ọlọ́run ni mo.
Ó reach out through Yèyé Kudi because bàbá ò ní nọ́mbà mi lọ́wọ́. Bàbá reach out pé àwọn fẹ́ pe màmá. Bàbá yẹn dẹ̀ mo ní pé ṣé wọn bàbá ti pè. Wọ́n wá sọ fún Yèyé Kudi pé nọ́mbà yẹn ò lọ pé ṣé wọn ò lò mọ́ ni kó gba nọ́mbà màmá mi lọ́wọ́ mi. Mo wá ní nọ́mbà tó ń lò yẹn náà lọ sí màmá. This was before kan tó jí fóònù màmá o. Kan tó jí fóònù màmá lọ́rọ̀ yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ o. Mo wá ní òkè o Yèyé. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tọrọ permission. I have mama's number now. Tí n bá fẹ́ fún bàbá màá ti fún bàbá. Màá ti fún Yèyé Kudi pé kó bá mi fún bàbá. Mo ní ẹ jẹ́ kí n gba permission lọ́wọ́ màmá. Mo dẹ̀ pé màmá. Mo ní màmá ọkọ yín ń béèrè nọ́mbà yín o. Wọ́n láwọn pè lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta ẹ pé kò lọ. Màmá nítorí àwọn lọ chọ́ọ̀chì fún bí ọjọ́ mélòó ni. Àwọn pa fóònù. Mo wá ní ṣé kí n fún màmá ní nọ́mbà yín. Bàbá ní nọ́mbà yín. Wọ́n ní má ì tí ì fún. Mo sì fẹ́ kójú ẹ kàn náà. Ẹ má ì tí ì fún. Màá ṣe wá dérú bí ìbàìtẹ́ ń sọ pé bàbá yẹn ò make attempt. Màá ṣe wá dákẹ́. Mi ì ṣe ní tàn mọ́lẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ nígbà tó jẹ́ pé mi lẹni tán béèrè nọ́mbà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Mo dẹ̀ get back sí Yèyé Kudi. Mo ní wọ́n ní nọ́mbà yẹn náà lọ ṣì ń lò. Even mi ì sọ fún Yèyé Kudi gan èsì tí màmá fún mi. Mi ì lè sọ torí tí n bá sọ mo fẹ́ tún dájà lẹ́nu. Mo kàn sọ pé wọ́n ní nọ́mbà yẹn náà lọ ṣì ń lò. You should keep trying. Níwájú Ọlọ́run àtèèyàn mo dẹ̀ fọmọ tó pa àwọn méjèèjì pọ̀ mo fi ṣe ẹ̀rí. Nǹkan tí mo bá wá bí báyìí nìyẹn o ìyá mi nǹkan tí mo bá wá bí mo wá débí tán ẹ wá gbọ́rọ̀ ìyá Wùnmí sókè. The more you keep coming for me lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ìyá Wùnmí màá gbé gbogbo wọn ṣépè lápapọ̀ ẹ̀yin ọjọ́ iwájú tẹ̀ ń sọ yẹn ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ sì fi yẹn lẹ́nu.
Kò sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ sọ.
Lórí burúkú was I the only one that drag King White? Ẹ̀yin ti kọ́kọ́ drag King White. O lọ́rọ̀ mbẹ́ ẹ̀yin fúnra yín lẹ kọ́kọ́ drag King White ẹ drag ìyàwó ẹ̀.
Did you see me dragging King White? You have never seen me drag. No, wait.
Ẹ̀yin Wùnmí ẹ̀yin tí Wùnmí lẹ kọ́kọ́ gbé King White síta tẹ́ fọ́ bí aṣọ.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń ṣe team èmi ò ṣe team ṣáà máa gbọ́ èmi ò drag King White.
Wùnmí ló ń support.
No, I love Wùnmí, I support Wùnmí, I am with
Jọ kí ló kún ẹ̀ sìn èèyàn gùnkè wọ́n ń bá mi sọ kí ni tiẹ̀ kí ni tèkì tiẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe kún ẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ fògànà báwo ló ṣe kún ẹ̀ báwo ló ṣe pọ̀ tí n bá drag King White ẹ̀yin ti kọ́kọ́ drag King White ọwọ́ yín ni mo ti ba ìwà tẹ̀yìn wúlẹ̀ tèmi dé bá òun ni èmi ṣe yẹn.
So you now pick up the behavior.
ẹ̀yin lẹ́dẹ̀ tún kọ́kọ́ drag ìyá Mohbad ẹ̀yin lẹ́ kọ́kọ́ drag ìyá Mohbad ibi tẹ́ ẹ drag ìyá Mohbad àbàtì olórí burúkú ni ẹ dúró ibi tẹ́ ẹ drag ìyá Mohbad kù sí ibẹ̀ lèmi ti lọ gbé tèmi náà continue ẹ̀yin lẹ́ kọ́kọ́ drag ẹ.
So what is the definition of hypocrisy to you? Is that not hypocrisy?
Hypocrisy ṣé olórí burúkú ni ẹni mi ń pè ṣé ẹni tó gùn kèlè Mohbad
hello Mr. Abati ẹ kálẹ́ àbí ẹ káàárọ̀ dẹ̀ ni mo rò pé tí kí bá gbé lórí igi a máa ń kọ́kọ́ gbé tòkè ẹ̀ ni tọ́rọ̀ bá rí báyìí mo rò pé ó yẹ kẹ́yìn náà máa ṣọkàn ọkùnrin because mo ti máa ń watch pé there's never any time tẹ́yìn méjèèjì bá ti pàdé bí omi gbígbóná ló ṣe máa ń rí. I believe, in fact, MFM, mo face MFM. Yes, you have your platform to allow people to engage, but you should know that these two people is not working between them. Exactly. So I would have suggested that each and every time you see them coming up, drop any confession. Heated argument by something that is not taking us to anywhere. Exactly. We want to gain, we want to learn. This is a platform. Because if you I'm going to problem to just at any fora, not to help. At only just because you are soon. But you just no. This is my brother. This is my brother.
This is not.
Oh my God! I'm sorry. You shouldn't be saying this.
Please be patient.
You shouldn't be saying this.
Please be patient.
You shouldn't be saying this because I'm sorry. If you not know, Mama do. You should have to calm down and address issue. Simple. Mommy J, please. Mommy J, please. Mommy J, please. Mommy J, please. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tàbá fi sílẹ̀ báyìí. In the next 1, 2, 3 hours. You keep going on.
Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ló sì bí Karimo tẹ̀ ń pè lọ́mọ òṣì yẹn.
But we are not gaining anything. Tó bá yá gbogbo àwọn tó support àyè méjèèjì náà everybody máa quit. But again we gain nothing. MFM rè so mama wò pé okay this is a toxic platform. It's not going to work well for her as well. So I believe that MFM ló yẹ kó lo diplomacy ó yẹ kó ti yẹ. But to and to be frank, I listened to the beginning of this heated argument. More, but Oto Cheleni wípé bàtà tí kìíní ètò tí ń bọ̀ lọ́ọ̀kan àti yẹrí fún gbogbo Abati ò lè máa sọ̀rọ̀. Mami J, please, Abati, I'm sure you are married. I'm sure you can't be you shouldn't be saying Bíbélì sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká máa wá rere Israeli with all of these things nobody is gaining anything. I see that not all the courses you are returning, but you can do without allowing courses on you. Bayo Billion started this conversation. He left. There's something he said, but you can step out. You are the man. Allow peace to reign. Please, my brother. Please calm down.
Eléyìí gangan ló máa forí ko Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ìyá òṣì tó bímọ mẹ́ta tí ò tọ́ kankan ṣónú wọn òun ló máa forí ko mo ti rí nǹkan tẹ̀ ṣàtìjẹta lẹ́tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ máa Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ni màá gbé ṣépè torí tó bá yẹ pé Jùmọ̀kẹ́ ṣàbíamọ ni olórí burúkú wà Àbàtì ò ní sọ pé o ní àìdíà nínú ọ̀rọ̀ lè nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ajé wa wọn yóò ní sọ pé o ní àìdíà
Karimo tí mi ò dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ẹ̀.
Aboy ẹ jẹ́ kí n béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ yín tó kí ló dé tí ò ń sọ̀rọ̀ family tí yín là ń treat lọ́wọ́ social media kí ló dé tó jọ̀rọ̀ family ti wa.
Wọ́n ò treat ọ̀rọ̀ family ẹ̀ ló treat your family.
Ṣé wọ́n ni mo bá wí ni. Ṣé wọ́n ni mo bá wí.
Mr. Abati ó dàbí pé Abati bẹ́ẹ̀ tí màá rí ni
No.
Tẹ́ bá máa rí tẹ́ bá rọ́bìnrin tó máa ṣe báyìí ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ ni.
Àbọ̀ ẹni sùúrù. Ẹ má dẹnu kọ bí ẹ má fẹnu ẹ má dẹnu sí.
I don't want you to exchange related to Jumoke. You are not related to Jumoke now.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ́yìn gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá social media ọwọ́ yín ò wọ́ gbogbo yín ọ̀rọ̀ èmi àti Jumoke wàláhì ọwọ́ gbogbo yín ò wọ́ ẹ kéré lẹ́yìn kẹ́kàn sọ in a nice way kẹ́dẹ̀ dákẹ́ but ẹ bá drag mi torí Jumoke ẹ kàn kó bá ni.
So our business could have witness.
Oh my God! Look at this man.
Ó mọ̀dí tí mi fi lọ èmi ò ní fọwọ́ mi tì lọ sẹ́wọ̀n tí n bá fẹ́ lọ mo ní nǹkan tí màá fi lọ ṣùgbọ́n èmi kọ́ ni màá tì lọ sẹ́wọ̀n nǹkan tó máa ti wà lára ẹ̀ it's just a matter of time nǹkan tó máa tì ó máa wà lára ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìtẹ̀mí bá lè sọ ìtì bá lè sọ nǹkan tẹ̀mí bá lè sọ
ṣùgbọ́n ní pé witness yẹn.
ìgbà tí mo sọ̀rọ̀ igbó sójáde kò jiyàn lórí burúkú ọmọ tó ń di tó ń
ìgbà tó sọ pé ó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹgbó máa ṣe pè fún ìgbà tó pè é pé kí wọ́n lọ sí quest wáyé tó ṣe lọ.
mi ò ní gbó
ó kọ mi
ó ń tagbó ń digbó mẹ́rin fọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀ husband of your youth tó ń digbó sẹ́rẹ̀ olórí burúkú tó bá yẹ pọ́n mọ́mọ́ yẹn lẹ̀ sí Kẹ́ńyà ni tó bá yẹ pọ́n mọ́mọ́ yẹn lọ sí ilẹ̀ Kẹ́ńyà ni
nínú bíbélì sọ pé ìbùkún ni fún olùlàjà ẹ dúró síbi tí ẹ ti máa rí àánú gbà ẹ má máa forí máa gbà wọn kan wáyé ó léwu please.
Karimo ò ní ráàdù nígbà bó ṣe wà yìí pẹ̀lú gbogbo tó ti ṣe yìí kò lè ráàdù kankan
gbà. my brother you don't need all of this. Wùmí kan tell you support gbogbo wọ̀nyí gbọ̀ngbọ̀n olè kò ní offer this kind of peace to you.
èmi ló máa fẹ́ wù máa dẹ̀ fẹ́ ní ojú ẹ̀ gbogbo ìmọ̀ràn èṣù tó ti ní sípò ẹ̀ ọlọ́mọ bá mi bà mọ́ ó máa bà ẹ́ jẹ́ mọ́ ẹ láyà ni.
àbàtì kí láǹfààní obìnrin tí ó fàìn tí ò sọkùnrin tó fẹ́ ya bẹ́wò tí ò sọkùnrin tó fẹ́ gbé
pàǹdùkú. ọmọ wù mí mi bèbí ó fà ìjọ ẹ lọ wọ́n náà dẹ̀ wọ́n fà ìjọ ẹ lọ wọ́n náà dẹ̀ tó bá gbé ìwọ sílẹ̀ tó gbọ́mọ wù sílẹ̀ ọkùnrin 1000 wọ́n bá tó sọmọ wù 1001 ló máa lọ fún ọmọ wù kò sẹ́ni bá tó máa tó sùn náà.
Tani baba baby, Tani baba baby, Tani baba baby, Tani baba baby, Tani baba Tani baba baby orin yẹn ni máa play orin Tani baba baby yẹn òun ni máa play tí n bá délé mo máa ṣe show lẹ́ni orin baba baby.
Can you just cut somebody off MFM
Tani baba baby.
ẹ jọ kí lẹ rí sí quest lẹ́ni ẹ̀yin náà ṣé kò sẹ́bọ̀ tó gbọ́ sí quest lónìí àbí tó gbọ́ feedback.
No you are looking for a way to attack this woman. We cannot discuss in the
no wait I'm not attacking now.
You bring it all around
story. Okay, I'm sorry everybody.
Ni mo ní ògùn ẹ lọ́wọ́ àbàbọ̀ ẹ̀rọ ni ẹ filẹ̀.
Abati
oya ẹjọ kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ nípa inquest.
I want to tell you one thing. When you see somebody like this and you will help, if you see somebody like this, please put it at the back of your mind always that you want to help out.
Okay, boy, wait. See, in all honesty, one of the major things that I used to do for people that are having HBP is chronic person.
Okay. How do you know there is a question of HBP here?
Okay, do anything. Mama, explain to you.
Okay, no, explain to me.
I want to explain to you.
Give me the update. Give me the update of inquest today. Give us the update.
Yeah, I want to give you the update of the inquest today.
Please give us the update.
One of the major things I used to do with people that are having HBP, I used to advocate for their treatment. And medication is not one of the major things that
from the update today. Give us update, please.
What you got to extend the corona court is suspended for the meantime.
Okay, kí ni reason of suspend yẹn?
Ọmọ òṣì tó tún bí mo ṣì
bóyá wọ́n sọ pé àwọn èèyàn kan fẹ́ kọ lẹ́tà káwọn wọlé káwọn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa ṣe àwọn kankan bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí kankan náà
ogun máa pa Liam ni.
Wá síbẹ̀.
I have said it times without number that Karimo is the weapon from within fashioned against the atrocities of Wumi's mother and Wumi herself. She is the weapon fashioned against them. She is the right weapon fashioned against them. Imagine if Karimo was also part of this 100%. Imagine if she did not U-turn. Even though she had done that several times, in and out, and they had betrayed her more. They made it clear that she's not part of them because she has not accepted, she has not passed the test of wickedness, test of evil loyalty. She did not pass the test. They see her as someone with too much light. So they felt, no, this one is not part of our darkness 100%. She's gray. She's not white. She's not black. She's gray. And we've been trying to draw her into our darkness, but she's tilting towards light. So she's not going to accept or agree. So she had observed all of this and she felt like, why is it that when I suggest or advise, these people don't listen? At the end of it, they declared, oh, they accused her of being too pompous. Like, oh, because you are in the United States, you're a nurse, you're acting like you are the beginning and the end, you're acting like you have money, you're acting like you are the queen, you're a citizen of the US, you are this, you are that. Don't think that we in Nigeria, we cannot take the life of somebody like Mohbad. And having realized that Mohbad has acquired more after his demise, Wumi too can become rich. How much do you have in your account, Karimo? If Wumi succeeds in manipulating through us, if Wumi succeeds in covering up through us, if Wumi succeeds in offering a child that is not the Alobas just for inheritance sake, she will be richer than you, Karimo. How much do you have? Do you know how much Mohbad has accrued all this while? Money sitting in his record label, apart from the ones that they stole from Mohbad. This brings me back to what Karimo shared about Mohbad reaching out to an elderly person around the estate that he lived. And he had said, look, I don't know, I sleep too much. And it's not as if I'm on any medication. Anytime I eat, it's as if I am kind of weak and I need to sleep. Then he was told, why don't you look at the food that you are eating and who is cooking that food? It's always made with noodles because of the color of the noodles after you are done cooking it. So if you are to put in medication that is of a yellow color, it will mix up and appear like there is nothing. So Mohbad had gotten a cook, according to what we heard, somebody to cook for him, or he had this idea of getting a cook, somebody to cook. This is where Mohbad should have taken action. Unfortunately, Mohbad saw all of the signs of danger. Mohbad saw everything. But if you look at Wumi, you will know that she is the kind of girl who is diabolic. She is extremely diabolic. She has inherited all of the Dibias, Marabous, all the Juju priests and priestess. And she herself, we heard that she's possessed with some spirits. So she has acquired all of this from her father and her mother. This is she goes to all of these places. Imagine at that age. This is what is going on in the life of Mohbad. All that while it was going on. Mohbad kept quiet, sat down. Now it's not as if Mohbad too wasn't aware. Now this is where a lot of people started blaming Mohbad's father. Like, wait, How come you are not aware of strange happenings around your son? Maybe he got wind of it. Maybe he didn't get clarity out of it. Maybe he had tried his best. But a lot of factors, a lot of things worked against, and unfortunately, it seems Mohbad also is a child that does not listen. Let us even say you don't want to listen to your parents. Let's say you don't want to listen to your dad because you are not happy about the relationship between your daddy and your mommy. You are not happy about the relationship. You're not happy about their relationship. So, what next? You as a child, have you weighed this? Have you weighed it? Like, should I listen to certain things that my dad is telling me about my own personal life when my dad and my mommy are having the same issue? So it seems my daddy is not in the right position to discuss or to instruct or to tell me or to advise me on my own relationship because his own relationship with my daddy failed. Maybe that is the way Mohbad is thinking. Maybe he's not aware that his own father, having gone through, having experienced certain things, maybe he made mistakes or he has learned lessons here and there. He's trying to make sure that he himself does not fall into it. It is so sad. So let us go back to Karimo. Karimo, she finished everything there. She's no longer throwing shade or curses at Wumi and Liam. She's also doing same to her mother now. She's laying curses on her mother. In life, like I said at the beginning of this video, there are a lot of things that we need to take into consideration. There are things that we need as human beings to reflect upon. As parents aspiring to be. There are a lot of things to consider in our lives. A lot of things. There are people who are sort of like, oh, don't say that to your mother. She's still your mom. Yeah, someone can birth you, but not your mother. That someone gave birth to you does not mean that person is a mother. But when it comes to this mother thing or women thing, people want to put in that double standard thing. Like they can say hurtful words, insult Mohbad's father. Our society has started changing now. We all know how it all started with Mohbad's father and Mohbad's mother. And even Wumi, people saw Mohbad's father as a reaper. He's only interested in his son's wealth. He's only this because fathers are not appreciated. They are only accepted, embraced for what they can provide. That's what they are loved for. They are only providers, nothing more. Children are made not to see the stress, pain, struggles of their father. I'm not saying all fathers take care of their children. It's the same thing like that of Wumi and her mother, and Karimo and her mom. And the one of Mohbad and Mohbad is more complex because they broke apart and it became a tug of war for her to access her children. Maybe she felt like, okay, it's all right. There's no need to go to court or to begin to drag who is going to have custody of those children. She needed to move on in life as a young lady too then. So their own is complex. Some have accused her of not coming back. At least look back and check your children. Of course, she has her own fault there too. She has her own fault there. Somehow, she claimed that she used to visit. Well, I'm sure we all have learned lessons from this. Look at the family of Wumi and Wumi herself. Look at the family of Mohbad and Mohbad. Look at it together. I know no family is perfect. We all have our own thing. And I'm sure we are learning from all of this. That's Karimo. For those who are non-Nigerians or those who do not understand what's going on there. I mean, talk about the most terrible curses that you can ever think of. That is what is coming out of the mouth of Karimo to Wumi, the wicked widow, to Liam, because they, according to her, she overheard them threatening. In fact, if it is threatening, they were planning, saying that they are going to off our children all the way. You know, these people are connected all over. They have the Wumi gang in Europe. They have them in America. They have them in Nigeria. They say they are going to delete Karimo's children. That if they delete one of our children, that she will shut her mouth and stop attacking or exposing Wumi. This is what got on her nerves. And she said, no, enough is enough. This is not acceptable. It is the same Karimo that brought her mom down to the United States. And the United States became available to Karimo too from her father's side. There are certain women who believe anything I do in life, I will inherit it. I will embrace good things that I didn't work for. This is the same that Mohbad's mother should have thought about. Like, why? Why is it that DNA talk is being talked about and I'm not doing nothing about it? And I care less about it. To what end? Is she not stupid? Look at Wumi. She wants to inherit, she wants to reap where she did not sow. How can a 13-year-old girl say, I suffered with my boyfriend? Are you crazy or something? You suffered. Are you not supposed to be under your own parents, taking care of your needs? Is Mohbad your father? Why should Mohbad provide for you? I suffered with Mohbad, so it's time now to enjoy. No, you suffer with your father and your own mother. Time to enjoy what? So you want to enjoy by raping him, taking him out of this life? It is so sad. So sad. Karimo, she has said it all. Whatever it is that entered into you, possessed you, will make you say more. She cursed and cursed and cursed her mom. She said her mom will not reap the fruits of her labor. But she's reaping it already, sort of, but with pains. Because if she had not brought her mom to the US, and she said it, she said, 3 of my uncles had told me, look, you are going to make a big mistake by bringing this woman to the US. Let her stay in Nigeria. If you have some little change, lose money here and there, give to her. Because you need to fulfill that part. Because of these, thoughts and ideas in the mind of a lot of people, and religion somehow has kind of made it so. Most Africans believe in this thing that you have to give to your parents. Of course, it is due to the system that has been created in a terrible way, where someone will steal pension of millions of people, run away with it, and the system is not structured properly. If it is structured properly, why should you, as a child, give money to your parents? They will be well taken care of by the structure and the system, just the same way it is in the US. So if you now give to your parents an extra, even they will not want to take from you because they are already settled. They might have 2 to 3 houses, 4, 5 mansions, and the ones that are middle class or below middle class, maybe they have 1 house, comfortable, 1 car, feeding fine from their pension. So if you, as a child, become extra rich and you decide to give them expensive birthday parties, gifts, or you say, okay, daddy, mommy, at the end of the month, because you now have SS, you now put them on a kind of a salary or upkeep. Let me call it upkeep. That's a different thing. But if you are struggling 9 to 5, trying to pay your mortgage, run your life, where will you get extra to give your parents every month easily? Because you don't even have enough to do that. Because you're also living check to check. So she felt, okay, let me do for my mom. The opportunity is here. Let me bring my mom to the US. Let me just bring my mom to the US. And of course, she already had brought the mother of her husband in, and she was, attacked. They said a lot of things to her. Is it not your mom you're supposed to bring? Now she has brought her mom. It is still that same mom. Join forces. This family is a terrible family. Even Karimo's family on our own father's side, they are a bunch of terrible people. That's the thing about magneting. They magnet themselves. Terrible people, negative energy coming together in a relationship, like what Mohbad did. It's like a circle, a quagmire. It's terrible. If you take time to process or analyze, or you've been following the trend, if you're not just looking at the justice part alone, if you begin to dig deep, I'm sure you'll be able to connect dots. You'll be able to connect dots. Karimo said, my husband didn't do nothing to me. According to what she's saying, we don't know if there is something that happened behind the scene, but she said, my husband didn't do nothing to me. But they told me, who are the people? She said, my dad, my dad, my father's younger sister, and even my mom joined them. They said that I should lie so my husband will be jailed. They even gave me blueprints on how to run it, on how to make it happen, so that he will end up in jail. Now you'll be wondering, why do they want the young man in jail? Let me go to the last, not the first. Because if he is in jail, the United States will take care of those children. The needs of those children will be met. So they will have more money. Then Karimo will be pimped. Her mom wanted to pimp her here and there. Hey, I have a daughter. She's in the US. She has American citizen. To pimp her to those men that have 3 to 5 wives. They have stolen, looted, done business, acquired money, whatever. So that she can be going from one place to the other to ask money from those people. Hey, give me money. Are you not the husband of my wife, of my daughter? That's how our mom is. So if you look at those dirty, useless, corrupt police officers all over, littered here and there, not just in Nigeria, if you have pictured one of them, that is the character of Wumi's mom. And that is how she goes about her life. And that's how she even went about it until they kicked her out of the police force. And that's how she has been going on with her life. Now, her daughter has been shaped and formed as karma, as a whip to deal with her. Still on justice for Mohbad.